Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome back to another episode of the Mind Body Manifest podcast. I am just feeling so good today. I just got back from hosting a one-on-one retreat, and we hosted Friendsgiving at our house over the weekend. So I am going to just try and channel all of that amazing high vibe energy from two really soul fulfilling experiences into this podcast episode while I talk to you about how to activate your most magnetic state. And with this week being Thanksgiving, I thought this would be the perfect time to chat with you about the power of gratitude, how it affects your energetic state, some practical tips you can take to amplify your own magnetism, even amongst the chaos of the holidays. Okay, so let's dive in. Now, the very name of the holiday, Thanksgiving, is an invitation to pause, reflect, express gratitude. It's about appreciating all the blessings in your life, whether they're big or small, and just sharing that appreciation with others. And historically, Thanksgiving symbolizes a moment to honor abundance, celebrating the harvest and the good fortune that comes from community and connection and collaboration and all the amazing things that you have already done throughout the year. But let's be real for a minute, because the holidays can also feel really challenging. Whether you're around family who know exactly how to push your buttons, or you're feeling lonely because you don't have family to celebrate with, or you're just dealing with the chaos of all the responsibilities that come around the holidays. It's the end of the year. You might have pressure to finish strong at work. Maybe the kids are out of school. You have parties to plan, parties to attend, meals to prepare. Maybe you're even traveling this holiday season. So it can just really be a lot. And while the holidays are really meant to be about joy and connection, it can also be easy to find yourself feeling overwhelmed, wishing things for different, or just feeling like you're stuck in a low vibration. So when I talk about being in a low vibration, I'm really referring to your emotional and energetic state, because everything is energy that's vibrating at different frequencies. And each emotion has a different energetic frequency. Gratitude is 540 hertz. It's the same frequency as love, joy, abundance. Those emotions are light feeling emotions. They feel expansive. They make you feel good, and they magnetize more positive experiences to you. But on the flip side, emotions like frustration, resentment, overwhelm, lack, those are low vibrational states. And this isn't to say that they're bad or that you shouldn't want to feel those emotions. It's just good to be aware of how you're feeling, how you're vibrating, because those emotions tend to feel heavy. They constrict your energy, and they tend to block the flow, the natural flow of opportunities, abundance, and connections in your life. And so just becoming aware of your energetic state can be so empowering. When you start to have an attitude of gratitude, you shift your vibration so that you become more magnetic to the things you want to experience in your life. And gratitude shifts your focus. So instead of dwelling on all the things in your life that aren't working, that are making you wish things were different, gratitude really tunes you into what is working, what is going well, what you do have. It's like the positive side of things. And gratitude brings you back into the present moment. And while it can be easier when things aren't going well to focus on that, to focus on what isn't working, when you make a conscious effort to focus on what is going well, what's bringing you joy, what you're looking forward to, you raise your vibration. And it's like your energy is giving off these magnetic vibes that are saying to the universe, like, yes, bring me more blessings, more things to feel grateful for, more things to appreciate. And neuroscience actually backs this up too. When you practice gratitude, it has been proven that your brain releases feel-good chemicals like dopamine and serotonin. And these endorphins don't just make you feel good in the moment, they train your brain to seek more positive experiences. So the better you feel, the more feel good experiences you attract, and the more good feeling experiences that you attract, the better you feel. So the cycle just continues when you get on that high vibration. And when you're really feeling gratitude, you also have like this energy high. It gives you more energy, more oomph in life to do the things that you love. So one of my favorite ways to really integrate gratitude into my life is by falling in love with your life. I like to call this romanticizing your life. When you romanticize your life, it's like you are savoring all the little things. You become fully present to how magical all the little moments are in your life. You're not waiting for some big, awesome thing to happen for you to feel grateful or appreciative of it. You're just noticing the magic in the little mundane things. You turn the ordinary stuff into extraordinary simply by shifting your perspective. So I want you to think about it. When was the last time you slowed down enough to just truly enjoy and appreciate the little moments, like savoring your coffee? This is so simple and so little, but instead of just drinking it and like moving on and hustling throughout your morning, like take the time to really savor it. Smell the rich aroma. Feel the way it feels in your body, like a little hug to your soul on a chilly morning. Or maybe you notice the way the light streams through the window just so beautifully. Or you appreciate the smell of the pine trees or the smell of the ocean if you live by the beach. Or maybe you appreciate and find joy in going to the farmer's market and picking up fresh flowers on the weekend. Or maybe it's like the joy of meeting a friend for yoga and brunch on the weekend. Whatever it is, these little moments are ordinary, maybe just simple, small moments, but they're the moments that make up your life. And when you start to notice and appreciate them, you're essentially telling the universe, I am so in love with what I have. Bring me more of that. Because you're always attracting what you are vibrating at. The frequency that you are vibrating at is what magnetizes more things to you that match that frequency. The energy of abundance and gratitude and joy, all those high vibe feelings are like so irresistible. It just makes you a magnet to more amazingness. And this concept of romanticizing your life, like falling in love with your life, doing the things in your life that make you feel good, that make you feel fulfilled, finding the joy in all the little things, can also be applied to attracting a partner. So when you love your life so much that you are so good with where you are in your life, it's like you don't need anyone else to complete you. You don't need anybody else to fill a void. You just love your life and you love yourself so much. That energy is so magnetic. So if you're single, kind of going off on a tangent here, but if you are single and you are looking for a partner, start to romanticize your life. Start creating your life in a way that feels so good that you don't need anybody else. Anybody else that comes into your life is just like the cherry on top. They are not filling a void. They're not completing you. Like, do the things that you would do with a partner. Do the things that make you feel grateful and appreciate your life, but do it alone if you have to. Like, just have fun. Bring so much joy into your life that that's your energy, and that's what you start to attract more of. So romanticizing your life is not just a practice in being mindful and feeling grateful. It really is an act of manifestation. Like, it is a key component in creating the life that you desire. It helps you align with the version of yourself who already has everything that you desire. So let's talk about some simple, practical ways that you can start to romanticize your life and bring gratitude into your day, and especially during the holidays. Okay, so we talked about slowing down, savoring the little moments, appreciating all the little moments in your life. But to add on to that, what if you started to turn your daily routines into sacred rituals? So what I mean by that is, instead of like in the morning, instead of just waking up, rushing out the door, drinking your coffee, like maybe scrolling Instagram or checking the news or emails, like doing the things that are kind of stressful and hurried, could you slow down in the morning? Give yourself a little bit extra time. Could you turn on some music or light a candle or spend 5 minutes meditating or journaling and really savoring your coffee or your tea? Make it a sacred ritual, something that you look forward to, something that makes you feel good, something that raises your vibration. Doesn't have to be the same every day. You could go for a walk in the morning and just take in your environment. Start to notice the beautiful trees around you and the smells. And maybe you're listening to a positive podcast. Maybe you're listening to this podcast while you go on a morning walk. I don't know. My point is start to take your everyday routines, the things that you have to do, and turn them into something that brings you joy, that feels sacred, that makes you feel good. You could also do this with your evening routine and turn it into a sacred ritual. So maybe that's just taking a little bit more care with like slowing down at night, instead of just maybe watching Netflix and then going to sleep. Maybe you turn it into like, okay, I'm going to take my hot shower and I'm going to like really notice how it feels to put on lotion after a hot shower. Maybe I'll spend 5-10 minutes reading a good book that gets me really sleepy, or I'm going to put some lemon water by my bed so that when I wake up, it's there. Like turning your everyday routine into something that makes you align with your highest self. Okay. Another one would be to just shift your focus. This is a really simple mindset shift that can be life-changing. But when you start to look at your to-do list as all the things, instead of seeing them as things that you have to do, could you start to see them as things you get to do? Instead of seeing like, oh, I have to go to work today. I got to go to the gym. I got to go to the grocery store. I got to do all these things. Could you turn those into things you get to do? You get to go to the gym and move your body and shift your energy and raise your vibration. You get to go to the store and buy groceries for you and your family and provide for them. You get to go to work and make money. Like, not everybody has the luxuries to do the things that you do. And when you just shift your perspective and turn it into things that you get to do, it will change everything. Changes everything. Another thing you could do is just start to celebrate yourself and all the little wins you've had throughout your day, throughout your week, throughout your year. Like Thanksgiving is at the end of the year. So I think this is a really powerful time that you can start to reflect on all the things you've overcome, all the lessons you've learned, how much you've grown this year. Reflect on how well you've done in your business or in your career. Or it could be something really simple, like, did you get your workout in that day? Celebrate it. Did you take 10 minutes to journal? Celebrate it. Did you start a new meditation practice? Celebrate it. Like romanticizing your life is not just about noticing and appreciating all the little things that you have in your life, but it's also about celebrating yourself and giving yourself permission to celebrate how far you've come and all the little things that you've done that make you feel good. Okay? Another thing you could do is show your appreciation to others, especially during the holidays. Like check in with your friends, check in with your family, check in with people, send them a quick little text. Even just a I'm thinking of you text can go so far. Tell the people in your life that you love them. Like tell somebody face to face something that you appreciate about them. Those little acts of kindness, of sharing your gratitude and appreciation with others, again, makes you magnetic, but do it not just for yourself because it makes you feel good, but do it because it helps elevate the other person. All right. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about is really, make a practice of at night in your evenings. You could make this part of your sacred evening ritual, but take a minute to either write down or tell your partner, or even just think about it in your head, the parts of your day that you appreciate. Like even on the toughest days, you can find something to be grateful for. And ending your day with this type of reflection just creates a positive loop for you the next day. Like it sets your brain up to feel grateful the next day, because we tend to have the same types of thoughts over and over and over again. So you retrain your brain to focus on gratitude and what you appreciate and what's going well when you do this every night. That's also the most powerful time to reprogram your subconscious mind, is at night, right before you go to bed, or right when you wake up, because your brain waves are still in that delta theta state where the subconscious is more easily accessed. Okay? So what I really want you to take away from this episode is that gratitude isn't just a practice, it's really a state of being. And when you embody that state, you naturally attract more of what you desire into your life. And the holidays might feel chaotic or triggering at times, but gratitude really is your secret weapon for staying grounded, joyful, and magnetic. So this week, I challenge you to make gratitude a priority, not just because it's Thanksgiving, but because it's one of the most powerful ways to align with the magnetic, abundant, amazing energy you deserve to embody. All right. That is it for today, my love. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you haven't already, please rate and review it, share it with someone who would appreciate this little positive note, and happy Thanksgiving. I hope you really enjoy your holiday, no matter where you are and what you're doing. And I will see you in the next episode.